Hello everybody, it's Mama Shara here. Welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. I live streamed earlier today. If you guys want to go check that out, go check out my live stream before this. I did have makeup on and I decided to come home and just take off my makeup because in the morning I'm going to be working out anyways. By the way guys, if you guys don't know, I did get back in my workout routine. Not just because it's New Year, New Me, but because I was able to cancel my subscription to my other gym and now I could go to this gym. So without having to pay so much of a money or a fee or anything. So it's perfect timing for the new year. So I guess you can say New Year, New Me. I still don't know why I do that. Anyways guys, in today's video, and I'm sorry if I have a lot of black. I don't know, maybe I did not clean my eyes well enough. I thought I did, but I guess not. I'll just be Chinese for the rest of the video. No, I'm just kidding. So in today's video, I just want to talk to you guys a bit about how my transition, everything changed in my sexuality and how I viewed relationships. So this is something that I haven't really talked about. I mean, I said along the lines of, you know, basic, you know, skeletal concept that I identify more as bi now than I did whenever I was, before I transitioned, before I was a girl, I guess you can say. I mean, okay, let's do this SJW status. I was always a woman, okay? But I was trapped in this body. I'm just kidding. I don't even know what to say. I conflict, I guess you can say. I see myself, I don't know. I've never asked myself a question. Okay, I digress. Back to the topic that we're talking about. I'll talk about that in another video, I think, because that actually sounds like a really good topic. So I want to talk to you guys a bit about how my sexuality changed. And you know, when I was growing up, I think most males nowadays have like this one concept of I like a girl that's really hot and that's it, you know? And then females always had this, I like him, he's attractive, and he also has to have this trait and that trait. I'm not saying that that's exactly the case. If that's not the case for you, that's not the case. If it's different than that when the way you see it, then this is just my opinion. That's how I see it. I lived on both spectrums, so don't remember that, guys. I lived on both sides. I got to see both sides, okay? I get to feel both sides, actually. So basically, when I was growing up, I was identified as straight. I was not LGBTQ at all. In my eyes, I didn't even know what the hell that word meant or those letters were. I didn't even know what community, that there was a gay community. All I knew was gay and straight. That's all I knew. At the time, I did not like guys at all. At that time, I was fully more into females, and which is pretty crazy. Sexually, it was different. I was always experimenting, doing things that were, a boy would probably question anybody. You know, honestly, I'm just gonna be honest. I experimented a lot as a child when it came to masturbation and sex. And I'm gonna be straight up honest and say, let's just say I was more aimed towards pleasuring myself the female way than I was the male way. And that's just the craziest part about it, because I didn't think anything of it. I wasn't like, oh girl, I have to be a female because I'm masturbating like one. No, I just was like that. It just was weird. It was like a part of me that I didn't think I was activating, yet I liked females. So it didn't make any sense to me at the point. I had a very one-dimensional view of how sexuality and gender identity worked. I thought, you're a guy, you like girls. Very rarely you'll find a guy who likes guys, and if you do, they're usually by themselves, right? Or they all have their own little group. That's how I grew up knowing. I came out in the year of 2016. 21 years of my life had passed that I did not know what the whole community of transgender people were and what I was. When I started embracing myself for who I was, I started opening myself up a little more to what I can do. Coming out as trans is already it's a big deal to a lot of people, and it was a big deal to me. I opened up a lot of doors, you know, people judge a lot. So coming out as trans is one of the biggest things I could honestly say I've ever done, because it opened what I felt as a kid, as a fetish, opening that fetish up to other people. and let people know that I did all this and I did that as a kid. And I was embarrassed of it when I was a kid. I was embarrassed. I didn't know why I did it. I don't know why having female pants on made me feel so much more sexy. I guess that's the way, that's the whole story of being trans, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying you put on, every trans person puts on a clothes from the other gender and they feel completely empowered and sexy. That's not how it is, but for me, that's how it was. You know what I mean? Did I ever think about putting them on? And I'm gonna be straight up honest, I did. And I'm probably gonna, people that I didn't know, if you guys don't know, I stole thongs from the store before. When I was in high school, and I used to wear them under my clothes, and they made me feel sexy. And wow, it's crazy. Because when I think about it, back then, it was kind of like gross, but now I'm like, oh, girl, I wear a thong every day, it's not a big deal. But back then, it was like, oh my god, if someone were to figure out, and it was crazy. There was one time that I got caught with girls' panties in my room, and I said they were from some chick at this one place that left them, I don't know. I told my parents that, and it was a lie. It was actually mine. I stole from the store because I would be too afraid to go to the cashier and buy panties. It's crazy? I'm opening up like crazy to you guys right now. Y'all better like this video because I'm opening up like this to you guys. Anyways, there's a lot of things that came out. When I came out, there's a lot of things I started embracing for myself. It was what I wore in public. It was how I acted in public and how I treat other people in public. I really did open up. I was afraid at first to be very feminine. I was afraid to come off as a gay guy and not a woman. Because as everybody is, goals as a trans person is to, fit that mold of what the other gender is. You know what I mean? Of what that gender you're supposed to be is. So that's what I tried doing, and it was kind of hard to do that at first. I did open myself up. I was very guilt-tripped at the beginning to like men. I felt like, oh, I'm a female, I gotta like guys. And I gotta like guys, because I don't want to come off as gay. Because I still had this little stigma in my mind as, oh, gay, why, I'm not gay. Little did I know that I started just embracing. After a while, I started embracing the fact that I liked females too. But the male thing started growing on me. I started finding guys attractive. And I can't say it was hormones. I can't say anything. I can't say what it is. But during the transition, I started liking guys a little more. And I started looking at guys. I started catching myself checking the guys out. Whereas in high school, I was like nowhere near liking guys at all. I never had no attraction in them at all. And a lot of people think that when you're trans and you're a trans female, you have to be gay before you come out. Like, there's no way you couldn't have been gay. And it's so surprising to see a trans woman with a cis woman because, yo, why can't you just stay a guy? That's what people told me. Why don't you just stay a guy if you're gonna be with a woman? I'm like, that's not how it works. Gender identity and sexuality is two different things. I would love to be seen as a female in public, but I would love to be with a female. So I had started embracing liking females again, and I started dating females again after around into the year of 2019, around the middle of it. I started talking to females for the first time and got myself out of that comfort zone because I felt like if I were to date a female, like people would call me the guy of the relationship, and I didn't want to do that. I was afraid of being with a female. If we had a kid, they'd call me the father, and I didn't want to do that. I was very much felt like if I was gonna be a female, I had to be with a guy, especially as a trans female. Like you're afraid that people are gonna sit there and just like call you the guy of the relationship, and that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be that person. But I started dating females, and people looked at us like a lesbian couple all the time, and it was great. I really liked it. It was a really awesome couple of relationships I was in. But I am technically at this point in my transition still looking for females. I'm probably gonna go full on females from here on out, and if I find a male, whatever. I'm currently talking to someone right now. I'm hoping I'm talking to someone. It's been going pretty good, and she's a female. She's a customer at my work. I'm not gonna say anybody's names because I don't want to put people's names on social media like that. But hopefully everything goes great from that point on. If it does, then I'll show you guys her on my social medias. Not like crazy, because I'm not gonna be like that anymore. I don't show my relationships much on social media unless they want to. But I do want to, with all that being said, I do want to talk to you guys about what I like to see in women or in my relationship partners. What I want to see. I like a female that is very strong. I like a female that wants to love. Not afraid to take, the lead in the relationship, and not afraid to, experiment as well. Someone that is very openly loving. Someone that's willing to protect me. A female that is strong-willed. Attraction to me in a female and a male, it's just specific, if you're attractive, then I'm gonna think you're attractive. I'm gonna see you as attractive, and I'm gonna try to talk to you guys. I'm gonna try to talk to them. So it's, that's just the way I see it. But in females, I really want to see someone that's strong, and I just don't want to come off as the guy in the relationship. That's what I'm trying to say. I like equality in how each person works the relationship. I will never be someone that makes you work hard for me or makes you show so much love and feel like you're not getting anything, because I will give you a lot if you give me a lot. It's the way I work. I don't message you first if you never message me first. Okay, so if you message me first now, sometimes I'll message you first too, sometimes, and it will coexist. It will work very well in a relationship because it'll go back and forth, where you don't feel like you're messaging me all the time, and I don't feel like I'm bothering you all the time. I like relationships where the person that I'm with is very adventurous, that they want to go on adventures and do things together and take pictures and just kind of like be chill with each other and just kind of like explore life, not just in sexual manners or in relationship stereotypes, like just going off and doing stuff that all relationships do, but doing stuff like drawing together, playing video games together, doing things together all the time, spending time together, and just enjoying yourself. And that's exactly what I want to see in a relationship, especially in 2020. I really hope that something like that happens. I've been going through a lot of depression lately because relationships. My last relationship, I ended it on my own end, and I ended up because I'm more into feminine chicks anyways, so it doesn't matter to me. I wanted to move on, and I did, and I have, and successfully, and I really hope that things from here on out can continue to move forward. My relationships have changed. I've molded so much different since I started my transition of who I would date. It's never been consistent. It's never been, I would date big buff dudes all the time. No, it's not. It's always been changing. It's always been one time it was a nerd guy. The other time, it was this really big jock. It was this jock dude. Then it was this chick from India that I was talking to. Then it was this chick that is part Indian or Native American. Then it was this chick that was a tomboy, hardcore tomboy, butch. And now I'm talking to someone that's very female, very feminine, just like me. Not as feminine as me, but still really feminine and very beautiful and very sexy. And if she's watching this video, you know who you are, girl. Like, you are amazing. I don't want to make myself sound any more cornier than I already have, but that's how my sexuality changed since I came out, and since I even went through my entire life. I went through so much changes in my transition, even in relationships, and you guys will be able to see it more. If you guys have not subscribed, you guys need to subscribe so you guys can see how my life is going and how my life will be played out here in the next year. In 2020, I'm gonna promise a lot of stuff going on. Okay, we got 2 surgeries. Hopefully it happens this year, and if not 2, I'll make sure to get 1 at least. Be watchful of what's happening. Subscribe, share the channel to everyone you know, because we need to get this channel big. We need to get these Times of Mama Shars blowing up, because y'all have been amazing on the Times of Mama Shars. You guys love the Times of Mama Shar, the breast augmentation results, the updates, and the big videos that usually hit 50 grand views, which are not the update videos, they're more so like the timeline videos. And I've noticed that. So, they're the whole reasons why my channel has been growing really the way it is. So, but yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, leave it a like, a super big like too. If you have not subscribed, come try to cheers today. Subscribe and destroy the notification bell so you guys will be notified every time I go live on YouTube or upload on YouTube. Also, if you guys can please, go, if you guys want to support me, go on my GoFundMe, or if you guys want to go to my exclusive content, go to my OnlyFans. You must be 18 or older to watch that stuff. It is explicit content. So if you don't want to see me in that light, don't go to that page, please. Stay on my YouTube, stay on my safe side, and you'll be good. And also, follow me on all my social media links down in the description below if you guys want to. Buy my book. It's out. It's been out since 2018, and I'll have another book coming out soon too. So you guys can be definitely looking forward to a lot of shit coming up this year. Yeah. I'm almost trying. You guys are my strategies. I hope you guys had an amazing day. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye.